Welcome back to the Age of Unreason. I wanted to discuss President Trump's latest great idea. Today at the Oval Office, President Trump and his administration said they wanted to create the gold card. What's the gold card? Well, it's certainly not the green card because it's gold. But like a green card, it's gonna be a temporary visa for people to immigrate to the US legally. Of course, that's if you have $5 million. Trump's team stated that each one of these gold cards would cost $5 million. And that the $5 million would be a fee going to pay down the deficit. Sounds nice, right? But based on how much these folks lie, I'll believe it when I see it. Let's just try to think about this for a second. A billionaire that prioritizes the wealthy, no doubt thinks that the wealthy are more important than you and I. Trump stated in the Oval Office that he didn't understand why our country gave away visas via lottery. So what's the name of that program, you ask? The name? The Diversity Immigrant Visa Program, also known as the Green Card Lottery. That's right, they got triggered by the word diversity again. Fucking snowflakes. So why does this lottery exist? Well, maybe because of the 8.1 billion people in the world, only 80.4 million people have a wealth of 5 million or above. That is 0.001% of the population of the world. This out-of-touch prick. Trump's team also said they want to get rid of the EB-5 program. The EB-5 program was one of the provisions of the Immigration Act of 1990, just like the lottery. This act was passed by both houses of Congress and signed into law by the president. This is another example of a president who said only he and he alone can decide what law is, tossing away law that was done the legal way, all for his unilateral, crazy, harebrained ideas. This is classist. So are they going to get rid of the green card lottery too? Probably. It's really not a surprise that the same administration that is fighting for tax cuts for the rich, which literally just passed the House today, the same legislation that will extend Trump's 2017 tax cuts through many years. These tax cuts are going to be paid for by cutting $880 billion from Medicaid and over $200 billion from SNAP, the food program. You know, two services that give assistance to the elderly and poor. Is it surprising that this same group would come up with the gold card? If you voted for Trump because he stood with the working class, you are clearly not seeing a return on your investment. Now that's unless you're making about $743,000. Then you'll get a return on your investment. You'll get a tax cut of $61,000. However, if you are a normie like me and you're making an average of like $60,000, which is America's average, your pathetic tax cut will be $655 this year. It's probably a bad time to remind you that economists think that the Trump tariffs will at least increase your cost for this year by $1,200. Dang. Good thing the rich don't care. Mind you, this same budget bill is a bill that a Republican of the House said will add $328 billion to the deficit next year, or this year, $295 billion to the deficit next year, and $242 billion to the deficit the following year. This is what you voted for. It's probably a good time to look at this for what it is. Class war. Welcome back to the Age of Unreason.